welcome back to Star Trek: A Final Unity and the Mertens orbital station. We're just heading back to the transporter room now. Remember, shift to run. We're going to get the data transfer cable off that woman. Just something to be aware of here. If you do scan her with the tricorder, the injured woman, it does give you the option to beam her out as well, and that will in fact kill her. I'm not sure if you fail the mission or not, but it will kill her. Anyway, let's listen to some diatribe.
That takes care of the worst of her injuries. She's coming around now. How do you feel?
I'll manage. You're from Starfleet, aren't you?
Yes. We're from the Enterprise. Try not to move. I've stopped the bleeding and given you something for the pain, but your legs are in bad shape.
You're right. Multiple fractures, probable lacerations. I'm Anna Bennett, Chief Medical Officer. We've got a lot of wounded here, some worse off than me. How many can you evacuate?
Our sickbay can handle any emergency cases. The rest we can beam down to the planet, but we can't begin transport until we lower the station's shields.
We can't do that until we stabilize or jettison the power core.
How many wounded are there?
I can't give you an accurate count, but the first attack destroyed an entire wing. I was headed for sickbay when we were hit again.
Do you know who or what did this?
We never knew what hit us. There was an initial attack which lasted maybe 10 minutes. Later there was a hull breach and the power systems went crazy. I don't remember anything after that. I passed out.
What happened to the rest of the crew? I can't believe they just left you here injured like this.
Most of them probably escaped when Commander Wilde gave the order to evacuate after the first attack. But I know many are trapped and can't reach the shuttle bays.
What did you mean when you said the power systems went crazy?
It's this insane experiment Dr. Greaves and some of the other researchers put in place. A revolutionary power source. It's unstable enough to begin with. After sustaining damage like this, who knows what it'll do?
We've picked up some rather large power fluctuations. Is that normal?
How should I know? Those maniacs. You know what they've got down there? They plugged the biggest research station in the quadrant into a singularity, a black hole.
Then why the instability? I thought most singularities were stable.
Greaves came up with some scheme to increase the energy output. Something about gravity waves. I don't know all the details, but it involved destabilizing the containment field.
How are you feeling? Is there any pain?
I've been better, but I think I'm all right for now. Thanks again for your help.
We'll get you beamed out of here as soon as possible. Don't try to move. You may aggravate your injuries.
Thank you, Doctor. I'm aware of that. I'll put.
Well, then I'll trust your professional judgment. We'll be back once we've restored life support and lowered the shields.
Wait a minute. Life support is failing? What's wrong with it? It wasn't damaged in the attack.
Main power is fluctuating so wildly that it's disrupting the life support systems.
I warned them about using an inherently unstable power source, but I never thought it would come to this.
We can probably stabilize life support if we can switch to emergency power.
The only place you can do that is in station administration, and you'll need the security code to access the emergency systems. It's 334L42.
Thank you.
Anytime. Good luck.
Okay, so we're going to head up to station administration in order to stabilize life support.
Readings show massive fluctuations in the power level.
Nothing new there. Just telling us basically that we haven't got a lot of time. If you recall, we're just going to put life support on emergency power, and then we'll just have a bit of a snoop around.
The power core controls should be located in the lower engineering hull.
Looks like a power surge knocked out the holotable. I could fix it if we had more time, or if I had a flux router, I could bypass the damage completely. It's dead. Power surges have disabled most of the station's primary systems.
Well, let's head down to engineering and see if there's anything down there.
Amazing. It's using a plasma suspension beam to draw energy straight out of the main conduits.
I'd say that qualifies as something. Let's have a closer look.
Readings show massive fluctuations in the power level. Wait a minute. I had readings of neutronium hull and internal energy, but now all I can pick up are natural elements. It's sending false readings to our tricorders. It's like a chameleon. It disguises itself perfectly. If we weren't here to see it, we'd never know it was here. It could probably fool our ship sensors just as easily. This chameleon field seems to take a fraction of a second to adjust to new scanning frequencies. If I set the tricorder to randomly shift frequencies at high speed... There. I'm getting a partial reading now.
Uh-oh, phase variability, that's not good.
Yep, it's a neutronium hull, all right, and a powerful energy source. I've never seen that much power in such a small package before.
The power core controls should be located in the lower engineering hull.
Now, if you hate one character, you can actually get him hurt badly here by shooting at that object, but just don't.
The hovering machine appeared to be drawing power from the third conduit cluster.
Third cluster, eh? Well, first of all, let's pick up some stuff, shall we? Yeah, that looks good. And what did he say we needed? Oh yeah, flux router for the tail. We'll use that. Anyway, this leads to a cutscene, and that'll be a good place to leave this video. So I'll see you next time.